It's not even Christmas time yet. It was so cold too. The weatherman said we're gonna have a wet, cold winter. No,
well, it's a good thing we like winter things. Hey, Mom. Speaking of that, Christmas is like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, I know. I saw your 3-foot-long Christmas list on the counter.
Mother, I was definitely serious.
Okay, what is it?
Well, Pastor Terry's sermon on Sunday spoke about the gift. And it's not really about the trees and the tinsel and all the snowflakes and whatever the secular people make it seem, you know? It's about the gift, you know?
Well, I didn't get a chance to hear this week's sermon because I was teaching Sunday school. I'll have to check it out online. But you mean to tell me that Christmas is not about gifts, but it's about the gift? Care to elaborate?
Oh my gosh, Mother, you know, the gift. Jesus is the gift from the Father. You know the whole story.
I most certainly do know the story, honey. But the whole story started up in heaven before Jesus was born in a manger.
Say, what? What you talking about, Mother? I don't remember anything in the Bible about it starting up in heaven.
What does John 3:16 say?
For God so loved the world that whosoever believes him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Wow. I'm impressed. You quoted that perfectly. You must be learning some great things in your youth groups on Fridays. Okay, look. There's no official portion of the Bible that tells us what went down. But the verse, although a staple to speak to most Christians, says way more than we see when we just simply skim through it. If you stop and think about the Jewish traditions of a wedding, you get a wider picture of the love that God has for us and the love that Jesus has for us too.
Jewish traditions of a wedding? What does that have to do with Christmas?
Everything! Okay, so back in Jesus' day, when a young man decided he wanted to wed a young girl, he would go to her father and would negotiate a price for her. Back then, there was a dowry for the girl because when she was married, it was tradition for her to leave her parents' house and go live with the husband and his family. He would go to her father and he would negotiate a price for her. And then there would be a ceremony right then and there. After the ceremony, they would be considered husband and wife, but she wouldn't go live with him or have a physical relationship with him yet.
Wait, so they were married but they couldn't live together?
I know, right? That's crazy. But here's the thing. He would go back home and he would either build onto his parents' house or he would make a second house on their property if he had enough money. And that would usually take about a year, and the bride would have a bit of an idea as to when this might take place, but wouldn't know the day or the hour that he would come back. When the day finally arrived, he would put on his wedding garments, and he and a bunch of his groomsmen and wedding party would begin their way to the bride's house. They would sound the trumpet, so the bride would be forewarned of their coming, and she would go and prepare herself and her bridal party.
I'm gonna get a drink now.